Hi, I'm Matea Babcock, and today I will be talking to you about safety skills on the ground with your horse, especially when it comes to leading and getting your horse out of your space. If you're frustrated with your horse's ground manners, or you just want to be safe, this is the video for you. First off, I want to mention a little bit about my tack and what I'm using. I'm using a thin roped halter and a flexible yachting braid rope. This is very important because when it comes to backing your horse, you want a flexible rope that'll wiggle, not a stiff one, because it's not going to help your horse back up. And then for the halter, you want a thin halter that encourages your horse to have positive reflex. What thick halters do is they encourage your horse to pull back on you. With this kind of halter, it'll encourage your horse to do what you're asking. Okay, first I'm going to teach you how to back your horse up. And right here, I'm going to be demonstrating the 4 phases. So first you want to give your horse a chance to do it, but then you want to support what you say. So, we have 4 phases. And phase 1 is just your finger. Phase 2 is your wrist. Phase 3 is elbow. And then phase 4 is your whole arm. And again, I'll show this to you up close. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and phase 4. This will help a lot when you go to backing your horse up. You want to get to where you can back your horse up with phase 1. Here I'm going to show you some tips on leading. First thing is, don't hold right by the halter. Hold way out there, like at least a good 2 feet. And when you go to lead your horse, you'll have more control. Here I'm going to show you what to do if your horse pulls back. Now I have my horse positioned up against a fence, and if he doesn't follow a feel, I use my stick to support, swish him, and say, hey, come on up here. Here's the first leadership exercise. You lead, and then back your horse up and get him out of your space. This is a really good exercise for horses that crowd or like to run over the top of you. Just get them out of your space. It's something every horse should be able to do. Here's another little exercise, leading. And then what I'm going to do is stop, look straight ahead, and take the tail of my rope and whirl it around like a helicopter in front of me. It helps your horse to learn to back up and to stick with you. You don't want your horse running past you. You want them to walk, stop, and back up with you. Here's the third leadership exercise. Can you lead and stop and back up with your horse 4 feet away from you? Here's a quick tip for horses that crowd your personal space. Take the tail of your rope and swing it over your shoulders, and it'll encourage your horse to stay a safe distance away from you. Staying safe on the ground involves good leadership skills. I hope this video helped you learn how to be a good leader and to stay safe on the ground. Part of being a good leader is being effective to be understood without forcing your horse or using fear to make your horse do something. Be safe, be savvy, press like and subscribe.